October never lets us down, and 2025 is no exception. From bone-chilling horrors to epic dramas, this month's release slate is stacked. Normally, we keep it tight with a top 10, but there's just too much hitting screens to narrow it down.
Hello? I thought it was a nightmare, but I didn't wake up.
So instead, here are 18 brand new movies dropping this October for you to decide which ones are worth the watch. Which of these are you most excited to see? Drop your pick in the comments. Also, save this video so you can come back to it throughout the month and drop your thoughts on the movies you saw. Number 18, Hallow Road, in theaters, October 31st.
What about the girl?
Halloween Night is closing out October with one of the month's most unnerving releases, Hallow Road. Directed by Babak Anvari, the film has already picked up early buzz on the festival circuit for being a claustrophobic psychological thriller. Rosamund Pike and Matthew Rhys star as parents racing through the night after a panicked call from their daughter, who claims she's hit a girl on a desolate stretch of road. What starts as a tense family drama spirals into something stranger, as voices on the other end of the line suggest she isn't alone, and the line between guilt, grief, and horror begins to blur. With its confined structure, eerie phone calls, and an atmosphere that leans heavily into dread, Hallow Road looks like the kind of slow-burn thriller that will linger with you even after Halloween. Number 17, Ballad of a Small Player, Netflix, October 29th.
You're running out of puff.
Netflix closes out October with Ballad of a Small Player, a psychological thriller directed by Edward Berger, best known for All Quiet on the Western Front. Based on Lawrence Osborne's novel, the film follows Lord Doyle, played by Colin Farrell, a washed-up gambler hiding in Macau and spiraling deeper into debt. His nights blur together across casino floors, heavy drinking and mounting losses, until a mysterious casino worker, Dao Ming, offers him a chance at redemption. But nothing in Macau comes without a price. And with Tilda Swinton as a relentless investigator hot on his trail, Doyle's past isn't staying buried. Trailers promise a story drenched in neon shadows, moral decay, and a man gambling more than just money. It's stylish, moody, and dangerously seductive. Number 16, Hedda, Prime Video, October 29th.
I hope you're happy.
Nia DaCosta reimagines Henrik Ibsen's Hedda Gabler in this modern, emotionally charged adaptation simply titled Hedda. Premiering in theaters before streaming on Prime Video, the film stars Tessa Thompson as Hedda Gabler, a woman caught between societal expectation and her own suffocating desires. Imogen Poots, Tom Bateman, and Nicholas Pinnock round out a supporting cast that promises layered tension and explosive confrontations. With cinematography by Sean Bobbitt and a score from Hildur Gudnadottir, the atmosphere looks equal parts elegant and unsettling. Early festival reactions point to a bold, stylish take that amplifies Ibsen's themes of control, freedom, and despair for a contemporary audience. This isn't just a costume drama, it's a psychological powder keg ready to ignite. Number 15, Bone Lake, in theaters, October 3rd.
Love is kind of like a game of chess.
Indie horror often thrives on intimacy, and Bone Lake looks like a prime example. Directed by Mercedes Bryce Morgan, the film follows Sage and Diego, a couple seeking peace at a secluded lakeside mansion, only to discover they must share it with another couple whose charm hides something far more sinister. Starring Maddie Hassan, Marco Pagose, Alex Rowe, and Andra Nichita, the movie builds tension through deception, shifting power dynamics, and psychological manipulation. Early festival buzz has praised its sharp visuals, inspired by everything from funny games to Evil Dead 2, and its unsettling atmosphere that refuses to let viewers breathe. With just 94 minutes of runtime, this one promises to be lean, tense, and merciless. Expect twists, mind games, and a retreat you won't forget. Number 14, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, in theaters, October 10th.
Yes on these, but no on the wine.
But it isn't even 2.
It's 1:58. By the time I ring these up, it will be past 2.
24 is no stranger to strange, and If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You looks like one of its boldest gambles yet. Written and directed by Mary Bronstein, The film blends psychological comedy with a raw family drama, anchored by Rose Byrne in a performance that's already won her the Silver Bear at Berlin. The story follows Linda, a woman spiraling through personal chaos, guided or maybe pushed further by the voices around her, from a therapist played by Conan O'Brien to a husband brought to life by Christian Slater. Danielle McDonald and even ASAP Rocky round out the eclectic cast. Early reactions call it a fever dream, equal parts absurd and devastating. Expect surreal detours, biting humor, and a performance that may linger long after. Number 13, Vicious, Paramount Plus, October 10th. Brian Bertino, the mind behind The Strangers and The Dark and the Wicked, is back with Vicious. And if his track record is any hint, this one won't pull its punches. Originally meant for theaters, the film is now debuting on Paramount Plus after premiering at Fantastic Fest, which feels like the perfect October drop. Dakota Fanning headlines, joined by Katherine Hunter and Mary McCormack, in what early festival chatter describes as a relentless psychological descent. The setup is still tightly under wraps, but trailers and whispers suggest a story soaked in paranoia, dread, and Bertino's signature atmosphere where the home is never safe and trust is always fragile. With his return, fans of raw, nerve-shredding horror are expecting something that cuts deep. Number 12, Steve, Netflix, October 3rd.
Outside, 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 outside.
After his Oscar win for Oppenheimer, Cillian Murphy returns in Steve, a quiet yet emotionally charged drama adapted from Max Porter's novella, Shy. Murphy plays a head teacher tasked with running a school for troubled boys, a man constantly balancing discipline, empathy, and his own unraveling spirit. Directed by Tim Mielentz, known for Peaky Blinders, the film surrounds Murphy with a strong ensemble, Tracy Ullman, Emily Watson, and rising star Jay Lycurgo. But it's Murphy's performance that early viewers say anchors the chaos. The film dives into themes of responsibility, fragility, and the weight of leadership, reminding us that strength often comes in silence. Poetic, raw, and deeply human, Steve looks like one of Netflix's most thought-provoking releases this fall, marking another intense turn for Murphy's career. Number 11, Good Boy, theaters and Shudder, October 3rd. Every October brings fresh horror experiments, but Good Boy might be one of the boldest. Directed by Ben Leonberg, the film is told almost entirely from the perspective of a dog named Indy, played by the director's own Nova Scotia duck-tolling retriever. The premise sounds simple, a haunted house story, but shifting the camera to a canine's eye level creates something uniquely eerie and unsettling. Festival audiences at SXSW and Overlook praised Indy's performance for carrying real emotion without CGI tricks, earning him the first ever Howl of Fame award. At just 73 minutes, it's lean, strange, and already being called one of the year's best supernatural horror films. For fans of Shudder and indie scares, Good Boy could be the unexpected standout of spooky season. Number 10, VHS Halloween, Shudder, October 3rd. The VHS anthology has always thrived on chaos, and this year it returns with a seasonal twist. Each story dives into the darker corners of Halloween night, urban legends, cursed parties, and found footage nightmares that push the format to new extremes. Fans know the series is uneven by design, but that unpredictability is also its charm. With Shudder as its exclusive home, the film is poised to dominate October watch lists. For anyone craving quick jolts of inventive terror, VHS/Halloween promises a bloody good time. Number 9, Play Dirty, Prime Video, October 1st. Shane Black, the director behind Kiss Kiss, Bang Bang, and The Nice Guys, is back with a gritty new action thriller. Based on Donald E. Westlake's Parker novels, the film follows Parker, a professional thief played by Mark Wahlberg, as he takes on the heist of a lifetime. The stakes? Outsmarting a South American dictator, the New York mob, and even the world's richest man. Alongside him is Lakeith Stanfield, as Grofield, with Rosa Salazar, Keegan-Michael Key, Thomas Jane, and Tony Shalhoub rounding out a stacked cast. Expect sharp dialogue, slick action, and that trademark Shane Black blend of grit and dark humor. Play Dirty looks like the kind of stylish crime story fans of the genre have been craving. Number 8. After the Hunt, in theaters, October 17th.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
All we want is accountability.
From acclaimed director Luca Guadagnino comes After the Hunt, a tense psychological thriller with Julia Roberts leading one of her most talked about performances in years. Roberts plays Alma, a Yale professor forced to confront buried secrets when her close colleague, Andrew Garfield, is accused of assault. The scandal threatens her career, her marriage, and her fragile bond with a young protege played by Ayo Edebiri. With Michael Stuhlbarg and Chloe Sevigny adding depth to the cast, the film blends moral ambiguity with razor-sharp tension. Scored by Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, this slow-burn drama is already drawing strong debate from critics. Number 7. The Mastermind, in theaters, October 17th. Kelly Reichardt, known for her quiet, meticulous storytelling, takes on the heist genre with The Mastermind. Set in the 1970s, the film follows James Blaine Mooney, Josh O'Connor, a seemingly ordinary suburban husband and father hiding a secret life as an art thief. As his double existence grows harder to manage, his choices ripple through his wife, Alana Haim, his extended family, and the world of underground crime. Reichardt trades flashy action for patient, detail-rich suspense, turning the mechanics of theft into a lens on family, morality, and the fragility of the American dream. With strong supporting turns from Hope Davis, John Magaro, Gabby Hoffman, and Bill Camp, critics have praised the film as quietly gripping and a reinvention of the heist movie. Number 6. Roofman, in theaters, October 10th. Derek Cianfrance, known for Blue Valentine and The Place Beyond the Pines, turns a bizarre true crime story into a crime comedy drama with Roofman. Channing Tatum stars as Jeffrey Manchester, a U.S. Army Reserve officer turned fugitive infamous for breaking into McDonald's restaurants through their roofs, earning his nickname. The film chronicles his most daring escapade, evading capture for months by secretly living inside the walls of a Toys R Us store, where he forms an unexpected bond with an employee played by Kirsten Dunst. Balancing absurdity and tragedy, the story explores Manchester's charisma, loneliness, and the lengths he went to while on the run. With strong performances from Ben Mendelsohn, Peter Dinklage, Lakeith Stanfield, and Uzo Aduba, Roofman mixes dark humor with emotional weight, making it one of 2025's most unconventional biopics. Number 5. The Woman in Cabin 10, Netflix, October 10th. Based on Ruth Ware's best-selling novel, The Woman in Cabin 10 brings a chilling psychological thriller to the screen. Keira Knightley stars as Laura Lowe Blacklock, a journalist sent to cover the maiden voyage of a luxury cruise ship. What begins as a dream assignment quickly descends into paranoia when she witnesses what she believes is a woman being thrown overboard. The terrifying twist? Every passenger and crew member is accounted for. As Lowe digs deeper, her credibility unravels, and she finds herself caught between disbelief, conspiracy, and danger. With a stellar supporting cast including Guy Pearce, Gugu Mbatha-Raw, Kaya Scodelario, and Hannah Waddingham, this atmospheric adaptation traps viewers in a closed setting where no one can be trusted and escape is impossible. Number 4. Tron, Ares, theaters, October 10th.
He's biblically strong, lightning fast.
15 years after Legacy, Disney's sci-fi saga returns with Ares. Jared Leto stars as Ares, a sophisticated program sent from the digital grid into the real world, setting the stage for humanity's first encounter with artificial intelligence in physical form. Directed by Joachim Running, the film blends cyberpunk spectacle with a sleek new vision while honoring the franchise's roots. Greta Lee, Evan Peters, Jodie Turner-Smith, Hassan Minhaj, and Gillian Anderson round out the cast, with Jeff Bridges reprising his role as Kevin Flynn. Adding to the atmosphere, 9 Inch Nails provides a gritty, industrial soundtrack that contrasts the grid with the real world. Packed with dazzling effects, light cycle chases, and high-stakes philosophy, Ares brings the cult classic into a bold new era. Number 3. Black Phone 2, theaters, October 17.
Have you heard of the Grabber? I killed him.
Blumhouse returns with Black Phone 2, the chilling sequel to Scott Derrickson's 2021 horror hit. Mason Thames reprises his role as Finney, now haunted by his survival of the Grabber's crimes. Madeline McGraw returns as Gwen, whose psychic visions once helped save her brother. Ethan Hawke is back in an even darker incarnation of the Grabber, angrier, scarier, and more sinister than before. This time, new characters played by Demian Bichir and Ariana Rivas deepen the nightmare as a mysterious camp, and more victims are introduced. Drawing from an idea pitched by author Joe Hill himself, the sequel expands the original's terrifying mythology. With eerie visions, supernatural phone calls, and a suffocating atmosphere, Black Phone 2 promises to make the Grabber more iconic and terrifying than ever. Number 2. The Lost Bus, Apple TV Plus October 3rd. From director Paul Greengrass comes The Lost Bus, a gripping survival drama based on Lizzie Johnson's book about the devastating 2018 campfire. Matthew McConaughey stars as Kevin McKay, a bus driver who must make life or death decisions to save a group of children and their teacher, played by America Ferrera, as flames consume everything around them. Yul Vazquez and Ashley Atkinson co-star in this harrowing true story that highlights courage in the face of unimaginable disaster. Shot with Greengrass's trademark intensity, the film recreates the chaos and fear of one of California's deadliest wildfires with unsettling realism. Beyond its spectacle, The Lost Bus focuses on human resilience, sacrifice, and the will to survive when every second counts. Number 1. The Smashing Machine, in theaters, October 3rd.
Winning is the best feeling there is.
Benny Safdie's The Smashing Machine delivers a raw, unflinching look at the turbulent life of MMA fighter Mark Kerr, brought to life by Dwayne Johnson in a performance critics are calling one of his most transformative. Emily Blunt co-stars as Kerr's wife, Dawn Staples, with real fighters like Bas Rutten, Ryan Bader, and Alexander Usyk adding authenticity to the mix. More than just another sports biopic, the film dives deep into the brutal highs of the fight game and the crushing lows of addiction, relationships, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. Safdie's gritty style and intimate direction ground the story, making every blow outside the cage as devastating as those within. Winner of the Silver Lion at Venice, it's already being hailed as an award season contender, and that's a wrap on our countdown. From bone-chilling horrors like Hallow Road and Black Phone 2, to high-stakes dramas like The Lost Bus and The Smashing Machine, October 2025 is stacked with stories that promise to keep us on edge.
Right now.
Normally, we stick with a tight top 10, but this month was too loaded to cut down. 18 films, all fighting for your attention, and each one with the potential to become the talk of the season. Which of these new releases are you most excited to see first?
I'm too late as a father.
Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your picks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you never miss our latest breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and we hope we see you at the theaters for at least one of these.